They lived in platinum luxury, but beneath the glamour lay something monstrous. A black tie gala on the rooftop of Dubai's most exclusive skyscraper, panoramic city lights, champagne flutes shimmering under crystal chandeliers, an A-list guest list of billionaires, royalty, and celebrities. On this night, luxury lived and breathed. And yet, as the clock struck midnight, a scream shattered the glitz. A woman, evidently elite, lay dead in a pool of red, her designer gown soaked, her world ended. Within the glittering palace of privilege, a global investigation would be launched. Was this a tragic accident? A crime of passion? Or something even darker? Strap in, because this is a VIP luxury, vile crime, the truth. Stay until the end, you'll want to weigh in when the full truth is revealed. And remember, your thoughts tonight could expose the darkest secrets of high society. Atop the spiral-stepped pinnacle of the Assad Sky Tower, the Celeste Gala was billed as the most opulent evening of the season. Guests arrived by helicopter, descending onto the sky lobby, greeted by live harp music and waiters offering foie gras canapés. The guest of honor? Elena Markova, 32, Russian oligarch, international socialite, art collector extraordinaire. She'd poured her fortune into humanitarian causes, or so the world thought. But behind her Ocean's 11 smile were whispers. Rumors of betrayal, secret offshore accounts, whispers of shared blackmail. Still, nothing that would detract from her public image. On this night, Elena wore a custom Valentino gown, crimson silk, off the shoulder, bordered with fresh rubies. It reflected a society that prized excess, and hid sins beneath velvet cushions and gold inlays. Laughter and champagne flowed. Elena danced with a Saudi prince, flirted with a tech mogul, joked with a Hollywood director. Meanwhile, security cameras, and their expensive hirelings, kept silent watch. Guests were sworn to confidentiality. The Celeste Gala was invitation only, cameras were digital only, and media coverage was prohibited until after midnight. At 11:45 p.m., Elena was last seen laughing with an MI6 mole-turned-banker, Tobias Quinn, brushed cufflinks, piercing gaze, known for playing both sides. But although she laughed, Elena paused. Mid-sip. She frowned, eyes shifting downward. Then she recovered, tipped her glass, and vanished into a mirrored corridor that led to private lounge suites. At 12:03 a.m., a piercing scream echoed. Hands pressed against blank marble walls. Rapid footsteps. A body pushed behind velvet drapes. Elena lay still. Eyes open. No pulse. Her face pale, too pale. Immediate assumption, heart attack. She was known to have a mild arrhythmia. But the crimson stain on her gown, and the dark shadow on her cheek, made first responders pause. Bodyguards stood frozen. Guests reassured themselves, maybe she fainted? But once Elena was removed, Lord Davenport, an English billionaire and minor presence at the gala, took the stage. The cause is unclear. The body is in expert hands. The gala continues with respect. But whispers flared. A hush swept across the guests. Something was off. Dubai Police's VIP crimes unit arrived within 30 minutes. Guests were detained, not as suspects, but to control the story. Tobias Quinn broke down in a rear lounge, profuse apologies, his tie snapped, eyes bloodshot. He claimed Elena had said something dangerous to him moments before. Security footage of the mirrored corridor showed Elena entering, and Tobias following. No exit. Only black marble and glass. Meanwhile, forensic pathologists swarmed the scene. They'd been tipped off. Elena's family demanded full disclosure. As dawn broke, police finally reported no natural cause. They began drug screenings. The preliminary autopsy came back shockingly fast. Elena Hess' blood was laced with a rare manic depressant, originally synthesized for neurotherapy, and lethal if overdosed. It wasn't in her system when she left for the gala. Clearly administered inside the venue. The intoxicant didn't affect sight or motor skills, only the heart and brain. Enough to kill within 20 minutes, but leave no immediate signs. Elena drank honey lemon tea at 11:51 p.m. in her suite. That would be the delivery method. Police confirmed the tea was served by a specific waiter, one of the temporary event staff hired at the last minute. And the tea was missing from security logs. Suddenly, the body grooming and high glam setting seemed a ruse, a sanitized crime scene. Detectives sifted through Elena's messages. Between philanthropic invites lay darker communications. A blackmail thread, with files encrypted in her cloud. Names withheld, sums uncounted. Something about Project Veritas and Operation Chimera. Talk of documents that could upend nations. Tobias Quinn's password-protected laptop was taken as evidence. He kept trying to prevent its seizure, until Elena's father personally insisted. Beats of the theory emerged. Elena discovered a blackmail operation targeting dignitaries, payments, threats, hush money. She intended to expose it at the gala. Who would benefit from her silence? He was last to see Elena alive, his tie scorched with her lipstick, he claimed. Financial transfers from Elena's account to his offshore companies were found. But was it money for silence, or ransom? A South American man, newly arrived, with no prior record. But records show he'd typed Project Veritas into his phone just hours before service. He vanished after the poisoning. He oversaw the gala. His foundation gave millions to Elena's charity, but hush hush. Could that be seed money to bury scandal? Seen arguing with Elena near the bar about 20 minutes before her disappearance. His grip on her phone? Severe. And the encryption key was compromised soon after. Each suspect held motive. Each had opportunity. A breakthrough came from the waiter's phone. Forensic recovery revealed 2 final messages: good work, he paid. VIP silence. And a voice note, distorted, but unmistakable, Elena's voice: they never paid, don't trust Davenport. At the same time, Lord Davenport's financial logs were subpoenaed. A payment of $2 million to a shell company in the Caymans, the day after the gala. Investigators realized something: Project Veritas was a sting operation designed to lure blackmailers. Elena never intended to expose anything, she was bait. Her job? Expose the hunters. And Tobias Quinn? He was the honey jar, she loved him. Police reviewed his phone. A hidden video, Tobias, enraged, grabbing Elena's hands in the corridor. Stay quiet, just stay alive. Elena laughed. Slapped him. He shoved a vial. She seized it. They scuffled. Then Tobias' eyes went blank. The vial splashed. Elena's final breath, the struggle lasted only a minute. The waiter moved in. Torn lipstick on his cuff. He scooped the vial with rubber gloves, poured the tea, and left the suite. He'd been paid to be invisible, until the murder. The trail led to a luxury villa outside Dubai. Tobias Quinn lay face down in a plunge pool, dead of overdose. An ICU nurse note said, unable to stabilize. Lord Davenport is under house arrest. The waiter vanished, Interpol sighting in Montevideo. But the shattered truth? Elena was the architect of her own demise. Not blackmailer, or hero. She was queen of betrayal. She manipulated the elite, baited pursuit. Wanted power. Thrived on danger. And paid the ultimate price. The skybound gala venue remains locked. Assad Sky Tower emptied of guests. The glitz lifted, revealing rot. Elena's name rings in whispers: philanthropist? Or puppet master? Dana Al-Sayegh, lead detective, says, we arrived for a murder. We found psychological chess. And the world? Divided. Some say Elena was justified, bringing blackmailers to justice. Others say she played Russian roulette, dragging the elite into her trap.